What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Bigbabyjonathan here. Welcome to the latest edition of the Bigbabyjonathan Sports Podcast Show. In today's show, I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers win from last night, 109 to 108. Let's talk about it, Laker Nation. My thoughts about the game: sloppy game. Just very sloppy. The first quarter, Memphis shot 7 for 7 from 3, and overall they shot 48 from 3-point line. The defense wasn't engaged, giving up wide open layups, wide open dunks. We just seemed disinterested. You know what I mean? We just seemed disinterested. We were down like 14. We were down 14, and then it cut to 10, and just the team felt like it was a night of a back-to-back. But at the end of the day, you can't be using that for an excuse to go out there and play. I got the stats right here, Laker Nation. Lakers shot 45%, 38 out of 84. 3-point percentage for the Lakers, 13 out of 39, 33%. And overall, Memphis shot 46% from 3. Unacceptable. We got rebounded by 7. Got to clean up the boards, Lakers. You got to clean it up. Overall, it was a fought, competitive game. In the second half, we're down 8 at half. And I tweeted, people can go on my Twitter, Bigbabyjonathan, and I said Lakers will come back and win, or Lakers will come back. LeBron and AD and the team came together, played defense in the second half, and LeBron ended with 30 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Anthony Davis ended with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 blocks. KCP chipped in with 12 points. Rondo chipped in with 14, 6 and 4. Dwight Howard chipped in with 10 and 9. And I liked what we did in the second half, but Memphis wasn't going to go away. John Morant had 26, 4 and 6. Jaren Jackson had 20 and 7. Jay Crowder had 21. Valanciunas had 15 and 8. That Memphis Grizzlies team is very competitive at a high level. They got a good young coach over there. They preaches defense, preaches hustle, grits and grinds. Just love what we did in the second half. But I forgot to mention, 16 turnovers, unacceptable. But Memphis had 22. You can't have 16 turnovers, Laker Nation. You know what I mean? It just didn't like the way we played, in the sense of what we did in the second half was okay, and it was one of those games where it felt like we deserved to lose. It just seemed sloppy, both ends of the floor. A lot of ball movement. The ball movement wasn't there tonight. It was just a lot of ISO plays, trying to be hero ball. But when I rewatched the game from start to finish, I saw in the second half we would do a lot of ball movement. And then we went up 7 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Actually 7. We went up 7, 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Memphis went on an 8-0 run. We're down 4. And then Anthony Davis and LeBron James took over. But here's where I have a problem with LeBron. And I'm going to be very keeping it 100 with LeBron's performance. It was okay. 36 and 4. But he had 5 turnovers. You know what I mean? When you have 5 turnovers, the 36 and 4 is decent. But the turnovers need to slow down, put them down, boom. Put them at a level at least 2 or 1 or 3. You know what I mean? But sometimes LeBron can attack anytime he wants to. LeBron James can attack anytime. He can go by anybody. Nobody can guard LeBron on the court. But sometimes he sells for threes and tries to end the game. He just feel like sometimes, because in the second half, LeBron's hit threes, driving to the lane, Euro step, being engaged. But sometimes I feel like he'll be like I'm not bashing LeBron, but sometimes I feel like he'll just go through the motion. He'll go through the motion and be like, okay, I don't feel like getting off right now. And then he'll just turn up. But here's the thing. For me, this not first time, but overall, having LeBron on the team, I know it's the second year, but I'm not used to passing, then take over. I'm used to Kobe Bryant just taking over, feeling it from 3 early, driving to the lane, post up, fade away, dunking on people. I'm not used to the facilitate, then get going. But I'm being patient with it. You know why? Because Lakers are on the mission to win the championship, and I'm all for it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, is getting us wins, and LeBron's doing the necessary things to get people in the best position to score, I'm all for it. But sometimes, LeBron, you gotta take over. If John Morant's on you, go buy him. Layup. And one. Free throws. Let's go. You know what I mean? And speaking of free throws, LeBron was getting hacked. Fouls. He was getting punched. Not punched, but fouled. No call. But when we play great defense and barely touch somebody, foul. And LeBron didn't go to the line last night. And that's unacceptable for the refs. Because the refs were doing some not so good things. We're making some unnecessary calls. Rondo got a tech again. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like the Lakers and the refs are trying to make the Lakers lose. Just by the way the officiating was last night. But I'm not bashing LeBron. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Even if Kobe was on my team and he was making shots, I was like, Kobe, what are you doing? I want to be like Kobe, you need to do a better job. Same with Shaq, same with Pau Gasol. Anybody that's on my Lakers, and if you're not doing a decent job, I'm going to tell you, you need to do a better job. But LeBron chipped in with 30, 6 and 4. Great. 5 assists, 5 turnovers. Limit the turnovers. But LeBron's getting us W's. That's all that matters. Just Anthony Davis came in some clutch shots. LeBron James missed a crucial three-pointer. AD timed his jump, put back, and LeBron was getting double-teamed. Kicked it out to Anthony Davis for 3. And then KCP chipped in. With a couple clutch shots. Kuzma struggled tonight. Last night, excuse me. He struggled last night. Turned the ball over. There was a crucial situation when LeBron threw him a pass. He fumbled the ball out of bounds. That could have cost us the game last night. But at the end of the day, if that, let's say, Memphis capitalized and won the game, it wasn't because of the Kyle Kuzma. It's because the Lakers didn't execute when they need to. But they've been executing very well down the stretch, and I really like what we've been doing down the stretch. And here's the thing, Laker Nation. I'd rather go through these crunch time games now than in the playoffs. Because here's the thing, when you go through those crucial situations and execution plays and you do them correctly and you win the game by 1 point or 2 points or 3 points, you're going to have chemistry from that and you're going to learn from it and do a better job next time. Because the 2010 Lakers had so many battles, so many crunch time situations, we executed and delivered. And then when it comes to playoff, we had situations where it was crunch time, we executed and delivered, and we got the championship. So I'm trying to say is this Laker team is going to go through some type of adversity this year. And I can already, like, we're 14-2, best record in the league. And people, real quick, Lakers are going to execute during situations. They may not execute. They may do a situation where they do give it to AD. AD may miss the game when it's part of basketball. There's going to be times where we're going to go through a situation and we don't execute. So us Laker fans have to understand it's a long season. We're 14-2. We're riding high. It's going good right now. But at the end of the day, every championship team goes through adversity. 2002 Lakers, 2001 Lakers, 2010, 2009 Lakers. This banner behind you right here, all those years that they won, they went through some type of adversity. Regardless of the record, regardless of the Lakers' record that year, they went through adversity. You know what I mean? It's just part of the game. We have to understand that. And we're looking forward to what tomorrow's game brings against San Antonio. That game's not going to be easy, even though San Antonio's 5-11. Laker Nation, they still got Devontae Murray, Aldridge, DeMar DeRozan, Patty Mills. They got a group of guys that can be the highest level, and they got veterans. They got DeMar Carroll. DeMar Carroll can come on and explode for 30 because he's capable of doing it. And Greg Popovich coaches really well. He's a great coach. And I expect us to be in an uphill battle tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy. But here's the thing. I got to get to it before I get up on here. People need to stop saying that the Lakers schedule is easy. I'm tired of people, sports media, Clipper fans, Rocket fans, Thunder fans, all types of NBA fans saying, coming to my DM and saying, oh, your Lakers has an easy schedule. All the teams that we're playing, it's not an easy schedule. It's an NBA. Regardless of the record, the players on the team, they're still NBA players. They're professional athletes. They play at the highest level. You know what I mean? So, regardless of the schedule, you feel me? Regardless of the Lakers schedule, it's just the fact that people just like to hate on Lakers, and people just like to hate on Lakers at the end of the day. It's a schedule. We play who we play. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sick and tired of Clipper fans saying, "Oh, your schedule is easy. We beat Houston and Boston." Okay, then you had them on a schedule. You beat them. We have these teams on our schedule, and we're beating these teams. And I'm really looking forward to seeing when we play the Rockets, Denver, Houston, Portland, Utah, and Clippers. I mean, and even in the East, Boston, Milwaukee, Indiana, New York, Chicago. We beat Chicago, but Chicago's an upcoming team. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm looking forward to playing against the teams that we're going to potentially matching up in the playoffs. And Phoenix is in the playoff race, so they're a team to be watched out for in the sense of making the playoffs. What I'm trying to say is, Laker Nation, is regardless of the schedule, you can still go out there and compete. Regardless of who's on the team, what team's out there, we still gotta compete. You know what I mean? But I'm just really looking forward to the Christmas game because I'm tired of Clipper fans yapping their gums. I'm ready for Christmas game. You know what I mean? Once we show why, once we beat the Clippers on Christmas, I'm gonna be like, told you so. That one game doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? That one game does not mean anything. I'm just sick and tired of Clipper fans. I just gotta let it off my chest. I've been hearing it all week. Oh, that one game means something. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. In the 2000, I think it was the year that Dallas won the championship, we swept Dallas in their regular season 3-0. Right? And we got swept in the playoffs by Dallas. So if we get swept by the Clippers, it doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because if we meet them in the playoffs and beat them in the playoffs, it's more important to beat them in the playoffs than the regular season. I don't care about us, oh, it means something. No, it doesn't. If we lose to the Clippers this year in the regular season, okay. If we beat them in the playoffs, it doesn't matter. We still beat them, got to the finals. So what I'm trying to say is, Laker Nation, don't worry about if we lose to the Clippers. But we won't. We won't. We're going to beat the Clippers on Christmas. That's going to be my Christmas present to you Laker fans. We're going to beat the Clippers on Christmas by 5 on Christmas. We're going to show why LeBron's still the best player in the league. Anthony Davis is going to dominate. I'm just really looking forward to the Christmas game so we can shut Clipper fans up for that day. But I'm going to end this Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show. I'm going to leave all my social media in the description down below. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like the post, share it with your friends and family. Let me know what you think of the podcast. And if you want to hear great Laker knowledge, subscribe to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show. And until then, everybody, have a great day. Go Lakers. Best team in the league, man. Let's go.